Hey, welcome back to I It, Buy It, Flip It, Ship It. I'm Brad. We're in the garage, and today we're going to go over what sold this weekend. So, first off, I've got this Bubble Guppies plush. These do pretty well. You line them up, do even better. And this one, I got in a big lot of plush that I regret buying. It's like 75 pounds. From, I think, American Thrift Store or American Thrift Supply. You can buy a huge box, big bale, 75 pounds, and, yeah, it was a bunch of junk, really. I'm trying to get my money back is what I'm at least trying to break even on that. $10.99, free shipping, so making a couple bucks back on that. Right now, it's $1 or $2 in that I'm itemizing these for. Next up, we've got a lot of Lego Star Wars minifigures and parts. Not very many complete pieces in there. We do have some complete stormtroopers. I've had a few offers on this. I had it listed at like 75 bucks and got a lot of offers for a lot less. So I tried to get, you know, at least decent amount on that, but it did sell for $69.99. So I am happy with that. I just recently dropped the price and someone just bought it. So it was about, I don't know, I got a couple dollars in. A lot of that stuff has just kind of come in over time with different purchases that I've made. So I did buy a big lot of Lego from American Thrift Supply. I do have a review video that I'm going to be making here because I have gone through the boxes. I've weighed everything out to try to figure out what the best value was and if I got a good value. So I am still making my money back on that, but I think probably I put maybe $5 itemized on that. I'm not really sure, but it did sell for $70, so I'm happy with that. I did sell something else from that lot that was one minifigure by itself. It was about 50 bucks, so I did find a good one in there. This next one, it's a lot of this is Lego, guys. It's Lego season for me right now, I guess. So this is the iconic Christmas 2-in-1 wreath. The set number is 40426. And I got this at a thrift store. I actually got two of these, so I'm going to have to list the next one. But it doubles as also like a wreath you can put on the table with some candles on it, which is pretty neat. I think this is pretty cool. And Christmas is coming up, so if you got your Christmas stuff not listed yet, go ahead and do that because it is going to start selling if it hasn't already. $45, free shipping, got 10 bucks in, so not a huge profit. It's 20 bucks on that probably overall. Next one is another Lego set. Now this one was a retail arbitrage. This is a skate part. What's really cool about this is it does have a minifigure here that is in a wheelchair, which is awesome. So I did make sure that I put that in the title, and then I think I got like a little less than $9 into this. It was on clearance at a Walmart. And this one sold for $36, free shipping. I think I had it for $39.99. I actually had two of these. I already sold one, made about $16 profit. So that one's probably about $12 to $13 profit since I'm paying the shipping on that. Now here's an international sale that is not a Lego. It's kind of weird here. I don't know if you guys know anything about butt heads, but really pretty much you pull the finger here and he farts, and they have clever names like this is Tushy. And now you can see this is the battery tab, so a lot of times when you find this in retail, people have already tested it so much that it no longer works. Well, the battery tab is still there, meaning that the battery is still new and unused. But I got this in a huge lot of toys that has been since 2020. And I've been sitting on this for a while. I got maybe a couple dollars in this. So this is $9.99. And the buyer paid, I think, overall about $45 to get it shipped internationally. So they really wanted this guy, and it's pretty fun. I guess if I was a boy growing up in this age, I would probably be pretty interested in it because, man, I liked Ren and Stimpy and all that weird stuff. My kids like Larva, which is very similar to this kind of potty humor. But That went out $9.99 plus shipping, so I made a couple bucks on that. And then this last one here is going to be another Lego set. Now this was also another retail arbitrage, and this was right about $18 on clearance, and this one sold for $65 free shipping. So I'm going to make some good money on this one and ship it out priority. But yeah, that's it. And then there was one other thing I probably wanted to discuss with you guys in case you've been through it, or if you're not sure what to do. I just had a recent issue with a shipment a couple weeks ago. I did do a video on Sunday night, aired it Monday, that I had 4 shipments go out to the wrong buyers. 2 were swapped, and then another 2 were swapped. So I pretty much worked through that. Lots of communication. Some people kind of slow to respond, and some people definitely weren't happy about the situation. Of course, I owned it, let them know it was my fault, and I wanted to make it right, gave some refunds, and was hoping to get them shipped out to the right places. So one of those was this big ice skating rink, holiday winter wonderland musical thing that goes on a tabletop. Now that was one thing I did not show because it's so big, it's already in a box, but it sold for over $100 plus shipping. And I was trying to get the buyer who ended up with that, was supposed to be getting a Lego set, and really wanted me to feel like a knucklehead for mixing up the boxes because they were big. There was a huge box, and then there was a small Lego box. But I was a knucklehead. I was tired, and also I just had my Rollo printer power cord go out. So I was using a regular printer, so I was off my game when I was shipping stuff out, and I didn't really notice. But it happens. We all make mistakes. I've been doing this since 2019, and I've made several mistakes. We learn from it, we grow from it, and we try to do our best to correct it and make it right. So that's what I've been dealing with lately. I did finally get that big box with the ice skating rink. That was the most important one because it was the most money to lose. That did get to the correct buyer. And I did send that one guy the Lego set and ended up fully refunding him because he requested it. And I wanted to make sure that I wasn't messing up my my feedback, because that's important for these sales to keep rolling in. A lot of people look at that. The other 2, I had an iPod Nano and I had a Angry Birds plush. Those got mixed. The person who ordered the Angry Birds plush said she was going to ship the iPod Nano. I gave them the label I printed, or I didn't print, I bought, and I sent them the link to it. And there's been no movement, but they've been requesting a refund. I let them know, hey, look, I have no problem refunding you. I would really like to see that that iPod is going to the correct buyer. And they just opened a case on me that they wanted a full refund because they did not receive the item. Now, slight issue is that tracking shows that they did actually receive a item. Their refund request should have said received the wrong item or item not as described. So that kind of works in my favor. I don't plan on manipulating that, though, because I do want to do the right thing. I always want to be honest with my business practices. So I'm still trying to work that out with them. I let them know I saw the request and that I'd really like to see that item go. And if there was any way that I can make this process easier, if I could send some USPS worker to your address and set up a pickup for you, if that makes it easier, we can do that. And I haven't gotten a response back, so hopefully I'm not getting taken advantage of here. Even though it is my mistake, I can eat it. I would just really like to have 2 satisfied customers instead of 2 unsatisfied customers, and I'd be happy maybe if only one was unsatisfied and the other one was still satisfied. So I'm still trying to figure that out and make it work for everybody. The money at this point, I would like to have some of it, you know, some of the profits that I make from that, but I also just want to make sure I make it right and that everyone's happy. So that's it for the weekend. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, if that's ever happened to you, please let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you did. So in the meantime, make sure you're going out and you eye it, you buy it, flip it, and ship it. Guys, have a good one.